Greetings everyone, this is Silverblade, and I'm going to show you a little bit about how I make money online. Just a little warning right off the get-go. This is not by any means a get-rich-quick scheme. If you are online and you're bored and you just want to make a few bits of change here and there, this is one way of doing it. I do this kind of full time. I usually dedicate a good chunk of my day to dealing with this, and it's made me a fair amount of money. I'm putting this video up not only to demonstrate what I do and what occupies my time, but also if you're interested in making just a little bit of money every month. This is one way to do it, and also if you sign up underneath my referral link, when you make money, it'll also help me as well. And I think you only get a portion. I would only make a portion off of anything that you would make as well. So with that being said, I will show you what it is. Alright, so here we are on a website called ClickSense. And basically, it used to be, at one point anyway, a paid-to-click website where it would list out a bunch of different websites in little boxes, and you'd click on it, and then after a timer would run down, usually 15 to 30 seconds, you would make either a half a penny or a full penny, and sometimes with an extended ad, 2 cents. It's not a lot of money, but just back a month ago, here in, I think it was actually the end of July, ClickSense done away with the paid-to-click advertisements, and instead is going to a more surveys and crowdflower tasks and things of that sort. But I've been a member of this site since January 14th, 2010, so that's over 7 years. In that time, I've been paid out just over almost $3,100. Most of that has been within the last, I would say, 4 years. Before that, it really wasn't all that much, maybe $100 here or there, but it wasn't until the last 4 years that things really exploded for me with this website. I haven't really had that many referrals in the past, and in fact I've only made like $13 for only just a handful that were active in the long term. And let's see, maybe I can show you how that works. Let's see, affiliate details. Okay, so it's a new day, so that kind of pops up. But I would get a commission of $2, $5 after $5 in earnings. So that's a little bit of a bonus for me. But you can also get referrals for yourself and get the same kind of bonus. Commission per offer is 20%. Crowdflower tasks 20%. So if you click on an ad and get some money, I would get like 20%. That's what would help me out. Now, I haven't been relying on referrals at all, really. I think I've only had the 14 that I've had have been like family members, and they weren't all that active in it. I think even I had a couple friends or two try it, and they didn't really do all that much with it, and that's why I haven't really earned all that much. So most of this here, the majority of that, I did solo. So now I'm going to show you some of the processes to it. Now, the main thing to keep in mind is this daily checklist over here. If you visit the forum, you just click on that. All you have to really do is see this page here and then go back, and boom, you're credited for visiting the forum. If you have the Clicks add-on for Firefox or Chrome, it'll check mark this, and I usually do this from my laptop, so that's got the add-on into that browser for that, and 60 minutes a day is all you need to get credit for that. For the tasks or offers, I usually do offers because you have to do less of them, although I make the most money from offers. And that'll checkmark this and this because it's this or that, one or the other. Any combination of these here, 10 tasks or 2 offers, will checkmark both of them. So you only have to do 2 offers or 10 tasks, or you could do 5 tasks and 1 offer. Some combination, it'll check these off. Once you get all of these checkmarked off, you'll get a bonus. Now, yesterday I made $1.42, which isn't really much. There's high times where you'll get a lot in one day, and there's times where you won't get that much at all. Yesterday was kind of indicative of that. So I only made like 17 cents as a bonus for having all of these checked off. So there is some pros and cons to it, but 17 cents of free money is 17 cents of free money. Alright, so here's how I do it. I go up here to offers and then scroll through here and you'll see Websites Explorer. As you can see, I've made over $1,800 just off of this alone. And this is what it looks like. You click on that and you'll get a page like this. Sometimes it'll be a video that'll automatically play when it starts. Sometimes you'll have a page that's very similar to that. It'll either say click here or earn cents here. So we click on that and it'll open up another window. And this is the advertisement. Now I have it set so it doesn't play videos on here. So you just Alt and Tab, switch back to this. Once this timer runs down, it'll say OK down here. So we'll wait for that to run through. 3, 2, 1, next page. Alright, so it changes the page here. Alt Tab. So you just keep an eye on the timer. And you have to do this 10 times to make whatever the going rate is. Oftentimes it's a penny. Sometimes it's 2 cents. It depends on the kind of ad that it is. So 2, 1, boom. And this page will change or not. Either way, this timer is all you really have to worry about. So you run this through this 10 times. There's another page. It's similar to the opening page of this. And basically it'll do the same thing as this, except that it does it in one window, and it'll have markers across the top here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or how many it is, and it'll say click here, and you just see it all in one page. At the end, it'll say claim reward. You click that, and it'll claim, you claim your reward for that. As for the videos, as soon as the video is done playing, you'll see like an arrow that'll say like click here to see more or whatever, and in that case you would click refresh to go to the next one, and you've been credited at that point. Now the best time for these kind of ads, the time that I usually click these, is right after midnight Eastern Standard Time. The reasoning for that is at midnight it's a new day for this website, and so everything refreshes and starts up for a new day. It's counters for everything, the whole enchilada. So after midnight I go and I click these ads to make my money that way until they run out. Sometimes there might not be any ads at all, and it's usually like at the beginning of the month. Sometimes you'll have ads that'll go all day long. I mean, 24 hours. It's just non-stop. And that's where I've made the most of my money. I mean, I think my greatest day was I made $12 in one day. But often I make between $1 and $2 a day on this. And this is what I use to pay for my computer. Initially, it cost me, I think it was like $560 for my brand new computer. And I paid for it all with just this website alone. Eventually, I upgraded my computer, and I think I probably put in about another $500 in upgrades for webcam, for more memory, for more hard drives, and the like, even a green screen, paid for it all with just this website. And it only took me like 3 or 4 months to do that. All right, so this is the last of the 10, and when you see thanks for clicking, or thanks for visiting great content, you can come up here and shut this down. Okay, and then you would click refresh, and you'd see this again, and then you'd just go through the same process over and over again. And it's really that brain dead simple. So you close. In this case, I'm just going to close. Otherwise, I would keep going. And I click yes. And as you see here, it says you've earned this much for completing this offer this many times, which is a lot of times. Most recently, less than a minute ago. And it's repeatable unlimited times. Well, unlimited is in how many ads they have to show. So if this site here runs out of ads, I would then go to video loyalty, and this one's a little bit different. It takes you to a different website, and I think my ad block is on this, so we refresh. So okay, this is going to show a series of videos, and this is Harley Quinn Halloween makeup look part 1. So it's a whole bunch of different videos, from makeup to cooking. And let me play that, but turn the audio off. But it'll keep playing these videos all the way through, and eventually, every now and then, you'll come to a page that'll say, what's your age, what shows do you like to watch out of this list of 3, and then a box that says continue, and you have to fill out that little brief 3-point survey or 2-point survey and continue to get credited. Otherwise, you can turn this on, leave it on all day long, and you might get 1 or 2 cents and then get no more credit for anything else that played. So this one you have to be a little more attentive to. The other one you have to click constantly. This one you can't just let it play and earn and earn and earn. So that's something to keep in mind there. And this is part 2, and it'll just keep going on through this. Where's the volume control? Alright, so we'll just shut that down. Now we'll click yes, and wasn't able to complete it. Well, that's fine, because I only watched one video. But you can do this one and make some money if the Websites Explorer doesn't have any ads for the day. I made a little bit of money. I've only been doing this recently because there's no paid to click ads anymore, and sometimes this hasn't had any ads on it, so I've been using video loyalty for about a month now, and this is all I've earned from it for the month of August, really, and part of September. The next one is Video Lab. Click on this. I'll probably have to turn off the ad blocker, and then click that fetch videos. Alright, it detected my pop-up blocker, but I'm not going to change it on this because I don't use this program on this particular computer, so I didn't see any ads there. But you can click this, you let it go for 12 to 15 minutes, you make some money. Not a whole lot, but it's easy cash, and then there's that. You can also make money doing surveys. I personally don't do surveys. It just, sometimes I'm a very unique person, and so the demographics they're looking for, I might fit in with age, but with interests and etc. And in fact, I have no money usually, except for what I get on here. I'm not an ideal candidate for some of the surveys, so I get turned down on a lot of them. But there's some of them that will work for you, and some of them don't take very long. Some of these have like 10 minutes here, 3 minutes there, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and you can make 60 cents, $2.29, a wide variety of them. And this is probably a good quick way to make a better chunk of money than sitting there having to click ads continuously. So if that's something you're interested in, by all means, this will make you some money. Let's see, there's daily surveys, Tasks, these can be kind of weird, and I don't have this set up for this computer, but sometimes all it is typing in a search result for Google or Yahoo and following their instructions, and then you'll make like a handful of pennies or something like that for doing it. And it doesn't take very long, but to me these are irritating, they're annoying, a little bit too involved for my likes. But for you, they might be something you might be interested in. Let's see if the instructions come up for this. And apparently it's not because of my add-ons for this particular browser. But anyway, that's how I make money using ClickSense. This isn't the only program I use to make money, and the other ones are a little bit more involved. Some of them require investment or are more beneficial if you invest in them a little bit. This one here is absolutely free. It does not cost you money. If you ever get any pop-ups that require you to pay or ask you to pay or anything like that, don't believe them. Basically, you could just come on here, click a bunch of stuff, watch a bunch of stuff, make a little bit of money in your spare time, and then you're good. You can cash out after, I believe they changed it to $10 or $8. I think it's $8. It used to be that you'd pay in for a membership and you'd get a few extra ads to click on, and then the minimum payout was $6. Well, they did away with that membership system, and now it's $8 minimum cash out. You can cash out to, it used to be PayPal, but PayPal was acting stupid, so they done away with PayPal. Let's see, maybe it's in here or not. Payments. You can't use PayPal anymore. You can use Payoneer. You can also get a check after, I think you get $30 in earnings. You can cash out by check that is mailed directly to your house. Personally, I go through Payza, which is very much like PayPal is. Let's see. I'm going to put a link up in the description box, not just for ClickSense, for my personal affiliate link, but also for Payza, so you can sign up through that. Basically, you would hook up your bank account to it like you would for PayPal, and you can collect your payments from ClickSense. I'll have to go back here. But you can collect your payments through it just like you would through PayPal from ClickSense, and then have it sent directly to your bank account. I think you can also do it through Stripe on here on ClickSense, so it could go directly to your bank account. I haven't done that route yet. I know they were talking about doing it through Bitcoin, but I haven't seen much more about that. But yeah, this is ClickSense. It's worked perfectly fine for me for 7 years now. It's not a scam. Some of these pay-to-click sites or survey sites can be scams. This one is not. Obviously, I'm still on it. I've made a good load of money over 7 years. You can see all this, all these payments. I mean, 105, 113. You know, some payments are bigger than others. Depends on the month. Like I said, they used to charge fees when it was through PayPal, but now I'm doing Payza, and there's no fees there. But on Payza, it's like 50 cents to withdraw to your bank account, which isn't really all that bad. But yeah, if you sign up with my referral link, not only do you make money directly, but it also helps me out. I only make maybe 20% off of every ad that you guys watch. So just being right up front with you that this does help me, but it's not taking away from you. So you earn the full amount that you click through and all that, and I just get a little bit of a bonus every time you do. Let me see if I can show you. Okay, there's nothing there. Now my referrals are all dried up because after a certain period of time, they no longer earn. They're no longer active. Um, hmm. I can't change that. Well, maybe I can. Let's see. Yeah, this is basically all I've really earned from my affiliates or referrals, which is only $13. But tasks, offers, surveys, I make a little bit of that from what you guys would click if you guys sign up. And you guys can do the same thing. If you have friends and family that have free time on the internet and don't mind making a little bit of money here and there, maybe they have 15 minutes to dink around and while you're waiting for something, or you're watching a video in another window or something, you can do this, make a little extra money, helps make me a little bit of extra money, helps make you a little extra money. It helps everywhere around it. People get helped out, and it's free. So what's wrong with free money? And all you have to do is just watch some ads. So definitely recommend you guys check this out if you're interested. If you have any questions, by all means, ask away. I'll do the very best I can to help out. Otherwise, you can go into the forums. There's really good people in here that will help you out. Valerie, I believe, is her name. Let me see if I can. This lady right here, she's one of the head honchos here. I think she is. At least she's one of the helpful people I know of on here. She can help out too. But it's a great site. It's made me a good chunk of money. Like I said, it's paid for my computer, and it's helped me pay for other things. Kind of keep my head above water to some extent. But it's not going to pay your rent unless you have a lot of referrals, I guess. It's not going to make you rich. But if you're interested in making a little extra pocket change, 20, 40, 50 bucks a month can be very helpful sometimes, especially when you're down and out like I am. So here it is. Let's see. Today is the 10th of September, and I've already made 14 bucks, which actually is kind of on the low side for me, but still. There's been times where I've been at 50 bucks 10 days in. So once you get into November and December, the amount of ads explodes. It's a seasonal thing. So just keep that in mind as well. So anyways, I hope this video will give you a little insight into what I do. It is a very little insight as to what I do, because I do other sites, and I'll probably document those in a video at some other time. But if you sign up, like I said, this will help me out a great deal. It'll help you out, and that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll put the links for ClickSense and Payza in the description box below. And until next time, see you later. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Later.